Hey, morning. This is Kit again. Well, we are back to the Hong Kong DSE practice paper. For some reason, we're doing number 8. This is paper 2, number 8, multiple choice. Well, yeah, I've done this question before, but I'm gonna do this again in English version. Simply because someone asked for it. You asked for it, you have it. All right. I don't know if that's a student from Hong Kong, because if you are from foreign, not Hong Kong syllabus, I don't think this would really help you for IB or GCE A level. I'm not sure, unless you do the US system, unless you're doing advanced algebra or pre-cal. So I'm not sure. If you don't mind, I hope you can maybe tell me a little bit your system, your math system, what kind of syllabus are you doing in the comment section. If you know that's you, because you demand this, right? The English version. So anyhow, I'm gonna explain this question in English, and I can't guarantee that this is gonna be an exact translation of what I said in the Chinese version, because I forgot what I said, and I just approached this question as I seen it in the first time. Okay, so so this is like real situation. How are you gonna approach a question like this? All right. So again, this is a question on quadratic graph. They give you a quadratic equation. Okay, ax squared minus 2x plus b. Note that at the c position they put in b. What do I mean? Usually quadratic are in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So for this question, b is -2 and yet c is b. So a little confusion there, just to try to see if you are paying attention. Which of the following are true? They're regarding whether the coefficients and the constant, b is the constant term, is positive or negative, and what if you multiply them together? Okay, this is quite a basic question for DSE that you see a lot. So every time we approach this, okay, it's about whether you know the meaning or what do each coefficient control. All right, so a is the easy one. What do a control? A control the shape of the parabola, whether it's open up or open downward. All right, if a is positive, then of course the graph gonna open upward. If a is negative, open downward. So just for this, we're gonna know that a is negative. Okay, so if you look at the choice, one is automatically out. Okay, so what about this b? This b is at the c position. What do c control? If you remember, c control the y-intercept. Okay, where did the graph cut the y-axis? Where did the graph cut the y-axis? Here. It's below the x-axis, so it's going to be negative. What does that mean? That means the c position is going to be negative. So b is negative. Okay, well, b is negative. 2 is correct. Okay, just from this, you're going to choose either b or d. So, of course, the critical point is whether 3 is correct. Okay. Now you're gonna approach this in a different way, quite a few ways. We have done A, we have done C. So the next question is, what do B do? Okay. So if you first time approach this question, you're probably gonna think about this B. Okay. What do B control? Right. If you're really good at this, all right, you're gonna know for quadratic equation. Okay, the graph is symmetric of a line. That line is called the axis of symmetry. Okay. Okay, if you're good, okay, you're gonna be able to remember the formula for this axis of symmetry is, negative b over 2a. Negative b over 2a. This is b, this is a. Okay? That means in this question, right, the axis of symmetry, which happens to be here roughly, should have been negative b is -2 over 2a. Okay, 2a. Okay, and the axis of symmetry is on the left-hand side of the x-axis. That means it's negative. It's negative. That means it's overall negative, negative, positive, right? So 2 over 2a, okay, should have been negative. Okay, well, that doesn't tell just much because negative 2 and 2 cancel out. It's 1 over a. 1 over a is negative, means a is negative, which, well, we kind of knew it already. So for this time, the axis of symmetry doesn't help. But really, this is really what you should know, and you should try anyway. So how do we do this 3? Right? There's one thing that we are missing. What is that? The number of x-intercepts. We have two x-intercepts. What does that mean? Okay, what can tell you the number of x-intercepts? Okay, yeah, that's discriminant. Okay, the delta. If you remember, the formula is b squared minus 4ac. We're gonna want to see if this is, after you calculate it, if it's bigger than 0, then the number of x-intercept that you have is 2. If it's exactly 0, you have 1. And if it's smaller than 0, you have none. You have no x-intercepts. Okay, so this is what discriminant is gonna tell you. So maybe we're gonna take a look at this. Okay, negative b squared. B is negative 2 minus 4 times a. A is a. C is b. All right. Okay. This time we have 2. We have 2 x-intercepts, so it's bigger than 0. It's bigger than 0. Negative 2 squared is 4 minus 4ab. The square is gonna be square as well. Move this to the other side. We divide the 4. Oh, sorry, can't see this. I just square this. It's 4. Move 4ab to the other side. Then divide both sides by 4. When you do inequality, you switch the side. If you multiply or divide by negative numbers. 4 is positive, so never mind. Therefore, ab is less than 1. A times b is less than 1. Okay. Oh, look, my 3 is correct. Therefore, answer is D. So this is it. I really say it's not a bad question at all as a reference, but if you are doing IB or GCE, I'm afraid, well, this is not a common type of question that you would see. But anyway, you ask for it, you have it. This is the English version of the breakdown of this question. So send me anything you want, tell me what you want, and I would probably try to give it to you. Okay, see you.